Alrighty folks, gonna be doing some more work on here. We're kind of getting ready to do a little open house thing for friends and family and things like that. So that's why the shop is like pretty nice and clean right now. Anyways, the beginning of the video you were watching, I was melting up a bunch of stuff, some cans, some beverages, basically making myself up some aluminum. Actually made more than I thought I would out of that. This one's got some gunk in it, but we can always remelt and pour that one. These ones are nice and clean though. So yeah, these are beverage containers that we repurposed. The idea there is I'm gonna try to make myself a custom emblem for the front here. So with that said, that means I'm gonna have to go in here, and I actually don't think I'll be able to repurpose all the same holes. So we're gonna have to fill all of these at some point. So, which is not a big deal because we'll visit that when we start doing all the body work, but fixing all the body work on here. Anyways, hey, do you see? We got our glass. I just kind of propped it in place to see how it's gonna go. So far, fits good. I got everything nice. I actually just placed it in there to see how bad if I messed up with the V-butt, but it's actually really, really good. So I'm happy with that. We do have our side glass here as well, and that stuff is all tempered. Whatever. I got all my junk just lying around in here, and my day doesn't start for a little while, so of course I get bored and I just start working on stuff. This is my version of relaxing. At least this part of it. We're not doing a body work. That's not very relaxing to me, but okay, where are we at here? So I think we're gonna try to get all the glass in the doors. Well, we got the glass to put in the doors. We got the glass to glue into the front. I wanna do that. And well, we'll start there, and I don't know where we're gonna go from there. That's a good start. So first things first, let's get this glass prepped to glue it in. It's basically gonna be urethane in. So as you see, I have it. It's like, well, you probably can't even see. I don't know. There we go. It's up near the top here. So that's all good. What I'm gonna do is urethane it up, but what I normally do is I grab a Sharpie and I kind of draw off a line so I can tape the glass from the inside. So when the urethane kind of squishes out, I can kind of do the little finger squeeze, but it doesn't get on stuff I don't want. So I'll probably tape off the edge down here and then on the outside of the vehicle, so I can at least get a nice little, like a full splooge, if that's the way to say it, all the way up and down there. And then all this that you see, like the gray, I'm gonna basically tape off on the inside that when the urethane, when I kind of push the glass in, it's gonna come out. The center post is gonna be a little heavy because it's a little more gap than I thought, but that might even out once we kind of glue everything. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, I do want to get in there, and I'm probably going to do that first. I'd like to drill and tap so I can get this mirror in here. I got to do that in a sense that works with my back window that's sitting down there, but we're shooting for low, and it should be fine. Might have to put the top on just to make sure I get everything where I like it. But yeah, check it out. You can kind of see my vision, what I was thinking it was going to do. All right, well, let's get started. Unless something comes up or happens, and then we'll be back at it later. So a little Sharpie mark. Whoops, let's not get the Sharpie on the paint. Oops. It's okay. We can we can wipe it off. It's a very loose. I'll probably tape the outside. Well, the outside won't matter too much. It's very minor on there I want to do. So I like to tape everything because I just don't trust myself. Trying to make anything straight and nice. This way I can kind of goop it on, and if I screw it up, I won't screw it up, but it'll just have a much more finished look to it. I know you can get a trim for this, but I've never used it myself. I've always kind of done it this way, so we're just gonna go with what I know. I'm fine with that. Nah, we shouldn't need more than that. So you can see when the urethane is going to squish out now, then I'll be able to just go, and it'll just have a finished look. And I just choose to do it now because I just don't like doing stuff on fresh paint. Just never works out for me. It's not like the best tape, so I can't, it doesn't like doing bends very well, so that's why I'm plucking the pieces out there. All right, that covers the outside. Now you can see my marks on the inside. That's our tape line. I'm going to do just a hair past it. Not my best choice of work surface, but this will get all cleaned up yet because this is going to have that trim on the inside that'll cover this all. Try to get a little bit tighter here. All right. Well, that was the other side. All right. I changed my mind on this. We're actually going to go right on the line because it's, I need to be pretty dang tight with this. Especially here. That's at the center post. Just in case. You don't want to let the urethane dry and then try to pull this off because that's definitely not going to work. I'm just hoping this makes my tape pulling easier. All right. There she sits, just about ready to glue. One more side. All right, so according to the other side, I got to do this right on my lines. All right, well, we have these templated out. I think I'm gonna wait to do the urethane because I'd like to do the doors, everything all at the same time. I don't have good luck with the tube of urethane actually being able to squeeze stuff out of it again. So maybe we'll wait. That's all right. All right. Well.
What's the plan for today?
Well, I started. We did our little shindig, so that's up and over.
Yeah.
Now I'm kinda, well, not really kinda over. I'm not sure how I'm going about this. I think I'm gonna put urethane on my glass first, and then I'll stick it into the truck. I just know the center post I have to add a little more than I wanted, but whatever, that's what happens.
So it is glass day.
Yeah, I'm gonna do up the doors here and then, so I've already taped all these off and I know what I'm doing. I just think I might do like the glass shops and I'll just put the urethane on there and then squeeze it in. Mm-hmm. I just feel my center post, I have to add a little more urethane than I want, but my post kind of started out a little different. So, whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I have that done. I do want to check my side glass because I did get them for my doors. So I'd like to, this is what I was talking about before. I wanted to glue all these edges here first. And I want to do the doors because sometimes when I get a tube of urethane, I can't squeeze it out anymore. So I have a track in here. Hopefully my mic's in a good spot. Sometimes it sounds like I'm swallowing it, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Where did you put it today?
I got it low, I don't know. Some places are good, some are not. So these are a little goofy. I'm not too worried about that. Just inside this track, usually I run some glue and then, well, we just stick the glass in and hope she works. I gotta get that one and do the other door and then just test fit, make sure everything's right. I don't want to find out well, everything's full of urethane and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
All here need to be cleaned out a little bit better yet.
Oh, there's still some crud in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put some air on and we'll blow that out quick and maybe I have enough air. Ooh, doesn't sound like it.
Is your compressor on?
No. I'll turn it on and I'm just gonna blow these out and then I'll be right back and I'll get my urethane ready. All right, well, anyways, are we going again?
Yep.
Okie dokie. So, we got my tempered glass, except I don't know which one. I know they were slightly different. Maybe they're not, I don't know, but this one said it was the passenger side. I'm gonna glue and put it in. It wasn't too bad. I got all the glass done at, like in Steinbach there, at that A&H.
Yeah, that's our glass guy. Those are our glass
and it wasn't
people.
Terrible.
That looks like a good fit.
No, it's not in there yet.
Oh.
Like, really not in there yet. I think it's supposed to go there, but I'm nowhere near there.
Okay.
How did I do that last time? It's probably because I didn't have a track in there.
Don't know. Oh, maybe.
See, that's why we test fit. I mean, I have a problem I don't know how to fix right now, but...
Yeah.
In a perfect world, I'd just take that track out, but I don't think I can. Oh, never mind.
Wait a minute.
And that one goes there.
That looked like it just kind of fell into place.
Look how cool that is.
There you go.
Look at that.
I like it.
And that's like, I don't know, it shouldn't explode, so.
Yay.
Let's see if I can get that out. So
Careful.
I gotta put glue in there. Well, usually there's a felt. I just glue my glass in, but right or wrong, that's just how I roll.
Be careful, careful.
This is like a one-way thing. How did I do that just now? I think I did that.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's that one. I'll check the other side really quick before we break out the glue. The urethane. I need a knife. Yeah, did I say what it cost? No. So I brought the templates over. I think it was 400 and something. Got me all of the glass. Other than the back window, I haven't done that yet.
Great.
Still have to do that one. Okey-doke. Survey says.
Come around here.
Survey says. Let's see. I do this one the same. Same. I think I gotta go down a hair. Oh, so close. Okay.
Is it in?
Yeah. Oh, that one went easier. Okay. Alrighty, we got a plan. Now we just got to do our urethane. I need a way to poke our tube. Oh, you know what I should do?
What?
Put a pair of gloves on.
You should put a pair of gloves on.
Because I almost always wear
You're going to
this.
get that stuff everywhere.
I wear this stuff for days.
You should go get some gloves.
Now I just hope it actually wants to cooperate. It's not a very good squeeze of my bobber I got here. Well, it's coming okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I put some gloves and I'll
gloves.
snip that. I don't do it because I'm going to be very careful and I always get some on me.
Yes, you do. And I always find it when I'm doing laundry. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is.
Hey, bud. Last time I can pet you. Okay. This is not norm. I noticed they had a few little chips on there. That's not good. No, it's not squeezing as nice as I thought.
Oh, shoot.
Boo earns.
It's not coming out at all.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh.
It's just that slow. I know I need a lot on this part. Might get some hot water yet.
I can get you a bucket of hot water from the house.
Usually if you heat this up, it'll come out much better.
It's a kind of a chilly morning too, so that doesn't help. It's like not very warm in the shop. Well, it's not cold in the shop, but it's not hot either.
I don't need as much down here, but
How long does that stuff take to...
it's like, I don't know what they say, a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
It
So
don't
you have
matter.
to-
I'm not driving it. That's like before you could drive it or something.
Okay. So you have time.
Oh, heck yeah. I just gonna be squeezing.
Yeah.
The hands will be getting the work out here. Yeah, hot water would have been the smarter way to go, but I'm committed. I'm gonna do it.
Kind of no turning back now.
So I probably have like excessive on, which is fine. It's gonna squeeze out. We'll squeegee it out of the way. Oh, did I do it in the right spot? Yeah, that's curve. Okay. I'm like, is this the spot I'm supposed to add more? Part of me wants too much because I want it to squeeze out, and then I'll
Trim it later.
take it off later.
Take a break.
Two-handed, two-handed. Oh. Slow down. I think my...
Oh, it's popping out at the end there.
It's, I'm squeezing a little too hard for it, I think.
Oh.
It's not going to take the amount of abuse I want to give it here. I need a much better squeezer tube thing.
Dispenser thing.
Ugh. Gotta last.
Is your hand cramping up yet?
Can't use two hands. Then it wants to blow apart.
Yeah. You're almost there though.
Halfway. We still got to do the gutters.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Like you're almost done the window glass though.
Yeah. Just couldn't even put the darn little squeegee thing on. Ooh, or that plastic sleeve.
Yeah, that wasn't working well. Do you want some hot water?
Well, I think I'm pretty committed here.
Okay.
Okay.
And there you go.
Yeah, other than I feel like I need more in the middle, right or wrong, is what I'm doing. So I gotta squeegee some extra onto here. Burns. Oh, okay, hold on. There's got to be a better way. I got to tape this sucker in there or something. That way I can two-hand this thing. Right, dog? Squeegee it away. So far we're doing good. We haven't got anything on me, things around me.
That's a miracle right there.
It's still early.
It is very early.
I haven't gotten to the stage where I'm going to mess stuff up here yet.
And you're wearing brand new overalls too.
Oh, that's fine.
That's what they're for.
That'll be fine. All right.
Duct tape.
Now we can...
Yeah.
Now I can give her. There is going to be excess.
Yeah. You're really putting a good amount on there.
Well, I kind of goofed with my design here.
Okay.
All right. Start with that. Grab one piece of glass and hopefully I don't paint myself, or actually, because it's just a single
Follow you
piece.
this way.
Just drop that in place. Oh, I see stuff. I'm not quite doing what I want.
No.
You up.
Oh yeah. That's a lot.
Well, it's our first trouble here.
Okay.
As long as I don't screw that up. I gotta add more to everything.
Really?
Yeah. I wanted excess and I just don't quite have. Lucky I got another tube.
You don't have enough excess, is what you're saying?
Rather have, for what I'm doing, I guess somebody will say I'm doing that not right, and I don't know, that could be, but whatever.
You'll get it in there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm cool with experimenting.
Yes, you are.
Glued a lot of stuff in, so it's just a particular look thing I'm going for. I kind of want too much so it oozes out of places. I want a little bit of gap everywhere. All right, well, we know that happens, so right away we're gonna do this side. Good old allergies happening here.
I know.
This is normally how I do it. I just splooge it on this side. I don't do it on the glass, so. That's why everything's a little off for me. I'm not playing it the way I normally do. I thought it'd be smart to do it the other way, but. Oh, okay. Grab this piece.
Come on the other side here. Oh, maybe I'll go over here.
Just cake that thing in everywhere. Nope. Squish. Not quite getting the squish I want in the middle.
What do you think?
Oh, first one.
What do you think?
Well, that side seems okay. This one I'm not too happy about it. I might throw the end on and I want to squeeze it into some places.
Get a little bit more in there?
Yeah. Just hate life here while I try to squeeze it out of this tube.
Yeah.
I should try to get that little bit off. Well, you know, that's pretty, it is what it is. Anything I touch now is gonna
Get urethane on it. Yeah.
just trying to force a little more somewhere, that's all.
Get it out of the tip there. Is it coming out?
Well, it's coming out. I'm just trying to force a little bit. Just so it looks pretty, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. There we go. Now I'll add a little bit on here. So those seem okay. What I'm trying to do now is, because I don't have an edge, you can get an edge to finish this. I have never done that. I'm not that savvy. I kind of just, this is why I taped everything. I'll just squeegee a little bit of urethane. I'll do the old finger squeege. I should take this off. Just works better without this on.
Don't need it anymore?
I don't
right
need
now.
to force through that tip, so to say. I want to put a little too much on it. I just want to try to make a nice edge. Or what I think is a nice edge anyways. I'll just smear too much on here.
And then take away what you don't want.
Yep. because we're good inside everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I say, you can get an edge to finish this, but I don't know. I don't know. I make it up as I go. You know how it is.
I do. I'm familiar.
It's good. It's good enough for me, but everything else is good. We'll run some clear silicone down the middle. I won't do anything with this in the middle of the glass.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we masked everything off. Now my plan is, well, normally I lick my finger, but I probably get urethane all over it. So.
I wouldn't do that right now.
But I kind of do this. That's why we taped it off, so we'll have a nice even edge.
Yeah.
Ideally, this is not really working as nice as I wanted, but you know, once the truck's a little dirty and everything else, it'll be fine. One single little groove. You'll see when we tape it off, like pull the tape off, it'll just have a much cleaner look to it.
Yeah.
Or at least that's my thought. I could be totally wrong, but
I think you're right.
in the past it's worked for me, so.
I think you need new gloves after that, though.
Yeah. We'll kind of work our middle sections. That's why we taped everything, because now we can kind of make a complete mess of everything.
Around here.
Let me put a little more in there. This technically gets whoop, whoop.
Oh, we got a little excess there.
Yeah, we're making a mess, so that's all good. In here, I don't quite have enough to do what I want. It's kind of working. I just taped off an edge, so I'm just trying to fill it to that edge just so it's evenly gross, I guess. I don't know. Kind of what we're shooting for. Oops, that may have been a boo-boo. I don't know. Let's see. Kind of is what it is, I think. And I'm okay with that. I should put a second pair of gloves on, but I'm gonna live on the edge here.
Oh, okay.
Live on the edge. We totally should have. Totally should. Ah, whatever. Just a rebel. Next one will be hard.
The next one's going to be a challenge. That's the really goopy one.
I think I can see my Sharpie marks. That's one thing. This will be a toughie. You don't want to wait till it dries. That's the problem.
Yeah, then it's...
You want to play it safe, but it's just not going to come off then. Which this I'm not worried. The inside's, what do you call it? I have that trim.
Right.
The garnish mold is going to cover
yeah.
it all?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, definitely not a smart way. It's just kind of how I roll. Not perfect, but I'm a good enough kind of guy. It's close enough. You'll see there once I'm done. If you come here, you actually see what.
Yeah, okay.
Other than that little bit, but I am not going to even try to risk it.
I'm not even sure what the best angle is here. There we go. Now I can see.
You can see how nice the little edges everywhere.
Yes. That looks really good.
I mean, I could have waited till I painted it, but I would much rather do it all now than when it's all painted. Let's go with the semi-stressful inside here. Try not to lather urethane all over the dash. Oh, this one's working all as one. That's nice. Oh, almost. Other people that know urethane right now are just cringing.
Really?
Just dangling that tape around. Just ready to paint my dash with my almost freshly painted dash. Ah, dang it. That one's a little gross, but whatever. That's okay. I will just accept it for what it is. I don't know, I put it on the floor, so careful. I've just blindly thrown crap on the floor there. It's the front here's where the magic happens. It looks pretty. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, the inside, whatever. I'll put a little bit of paint on there. I'm not gonna sweat it. I won't try to fix it. I won't do anything. If I do anything, I'll do it after. There's no point getting out of shape on this. The rate I'm doing it, I got the glass and whatever, a tube of urethane later. And
Yeah.
oops, little spot there, but
Yeah, I see that. There's a couple of little spots.
I feel pretty good here. A little bit there.
Pretty happy with it?
Yeah. Couple wee little light spots, but I don't know. It's glued. It'll be fine.
It's in.
It'll be fine. Oh yeah, I gotta put my extension on. We're gonna goop into here and stab my glass in. And technically the glass is done. Other than I gotta do the back one. But that one's not too big of a deal. I still gotta cut the trim down and things like that. So. Whoop. If I haven't got urethane on anything yet. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I know there's a, oh, yeah, that was my mistake.
What happened?
Well, I had a little bit of urethane on my hands,
Oops.
to which is now, I think my doodad gave the ghost.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least we got the front glass in.
Yeah.
I, for some reason, feel the tube gave the wind and it blew all the guts out the back.
Oh, it did too.
Dang. Dang.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Shoot.
Well, maybe we'll do the side glass in a bit.
Yeah, we gotta.
I might have to cut it open and use a knife just to kind of scrape into there.
Okay.
Anyways, like the front's done. Here, let me show you folks. You kind of see the edge. You can see where I kind of goofed. There's a little bit of tape, and I'm not digging into that thing, but the edge has a nice look. Looks finished. I don't know. The inside is where I kind of goofed in there. Whatever. We'll just tape it, give it a little spray. It'll be fine once we clean this all up, once it dries. What I'm trying to do is just glue into this track right now and then just drop the glass in and call it a day. Call the glass done anyways. The inside, we'll be able to cut the little stragglers off and things I just don't want to touch them right now because it gets on your hand, it gets on the paint, it gets on your clothes, it gets on everything, and it just never comes off. Anyways, I'm gonna go see if I have another tube of yours. Well, it's not even my tube, it's my caulking thing that's kind of broken. I might have to cut it open and just scrape and splooge a little bit into all on the edge so I can put my glass in. Normally there's like a little rubber or something that you would go and it just like presses it in. I just usually put some urethane and just glue it in. I don't know, that's what I do. Anyways, I'm gonna go hunt around, see if I can find a solution and get that done. Well, we got some paint on everything. Just gonna let that all dry. I forgot to do my mirror, but well, I'll give that a scuff. It's got some paint. Everything's got some paint. We may have a little few runs or sags, but we'll kind of run them and drip the edges off. These are like all the garnish. I'm not sure if I want to on the inside. I think it would just look better with an upholstered panel right there. It's kind of what I'm shooting for when we do the seat. When we upholster the seat, we'll be able to upholster this panel. At least when the garnish moldings are in, all this stuff will kind of sit in its place where it's supposed to go. We'll do the stainless. Well, I don't know if I'll put that on right away, but I didn't actually splash any paint under it, so this is all good. We're just letting it all set because I talked about it before. You can see these little booger things that kind of hang off. We'll cut that with a razor blade and we should be good. I mean, the middle, I usually do clear silicone, but that's when I don't have a post. We'll still do it on here. We'll kind of hit up in the middle. That'll be fine. Right on. Well, I'm going to let some paint dry and then hopefully we'll go back in. We'll assemble it and then the window has a nice track to follow up and down. Just because I have the steel frame, I don't really have... I'll have to figure out some fuzzy in there. Usually I use Velcro down the tracks, but it's not the glass rattling around, so I'm not too worried right now. All right, well, I'll go wait for paint to dry, and then we'll start assembling some stuff. Well, got our trim, I wouldn't say on, it's pretty much like just test fit. Everything's fitting really good. Off camera I didn't show. I basically ran the wires in for my door poppers, so they're all in place. So some of the folks who haven't seen any of the videos, we actually have like remote door openers on here. What I did do also is I basically off that van that had a throttle cable in there. So we kind of looped that up under the hood. So we have an emergency open I'll have tied in somewhere, but you pull on that thing like hard, but it opens the door. So in case your battery or something goes dead, you can still get into the truck or have a malfunction with these things. But yeah, it's pretty good. So these are in, windows are glued in. Pretty happy the way everything's sitting. Still got to clean stuff up, but overall, it does the part. On these, I'm going to still have to put, whatever you want to call it, like some fuzzy things or whatever, just rattle thingamabobbers I got to put in there on both sides, but at least the glass is in. She's sitting nice and snug. I'm pretty happy with that. Took a little longer than I thought, so I don't know. Fortunately, I think that's about as far as we're getting on this one. I wanted to just start doing some work on the back, but I got sent the wrong struts. So I have like some parts, but I don't have a lot. So I might do a little more work on that car because I got to do try to get the emergency brakes, pull the front end apart, stuff like that. I mean, there is plenty to do on this thing, but yeah, little baby steps. We'll get her. It'll happen yet. But anyways, folks, I think that is where we're gonna leave this one. Not too exciting, but hey, we got glass in it, so that's good news. So happy about that. So, as always, folks, I wanna thank you all for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.